So I have this one copywriting student, his name is Jake, and before he joined my mentorship, he was sending hundreds of outreaches, he was getting no replies, and he definitely wasn't booking any sales calls, and in fact, he was about to quit copywriting. He was in this game for about a year, he was doing all the right things, but he wasn't getting any results. He wasn't seeing any clients, and his hard work wasn't paying off, and he was about to quit. So after he joined the mentorship, I told him a few things which I want to share with you in this video, 8 things to be specific, and within a week he landed sales calls, to be specific 3 sales calls, with 7-8 figure business owners, and landed one of them as his dream client, of course. And it's actually the biggest client in his niche from what he told me yesterday. And so I wanted to share with you 8 laws of outreach that help Jake achieve such results, and they could do the same for you. So let's get into them. So the first thing is, don't wait till you master copy. A lot of people have this limited belief that they need to become the best copywriter in the world, they need to master all the tactics before they even start outreaching. But in reality, you shouldn't do this. And it's because outreach and copy are 2 different skills. And it's like you're telling me, I want to become good at basketball and I want to become good at football. So which one should I practice? If you want to get good at both of them, you need to practice both of them. So you need to outreach and you need to do copy. It's the same. It's a different thing. And in order for you to get the 10K a month, you need to practice both of them. Just mastering one of those skills won't get you there. If you master copy, but you're not good at outreach, you're not going to land clients. If you master outreach, but you're not good at copy, you're not going to be able to retain the clients. So the second thing is, something not many people know, is you don't want to use copywriting to get copywriting clients. And it's because when you're saying, oh, here's this thing that could 10x your sales, or here's how you can make $1 million or something, when you're saying this type of stuff, they know what you're doing. They know what copy is. Remember, they're business owners, they've been in the game for decades, much more than you and I have been. So don't use copy in your copywriting clients. They know what you're doing. It repels them. You need to have more of this friend tone. You don't want to be kind of hyping them up. You don't want to be like that. Don't hype them up. It doesn't work. The third thing is, I want you to avoid what I call last resort prospects. So what are last resort prospects? These are people who are 5 figures, 6 figures. They don't have an offer that's working. They don't have a big personal brand. Probably they don't even have an email list. They barely have a funnel. And they can't even get sales by themselves. So the reason I want you to avoid them is because even if you're a good copywriter and you write copy for them, it's not going to convert as high. It can barely even convert. I know this from experience. I've worked with this type of clients in the past, and I wasn't able to get them any results. And I know what you're probably thinking. Wait, Orestes, shouldn't I get a client first, a free trial, then a little bigger client, then a little bigger client, and then keep working from there? Shouldn't I do this? No, in my opinion, no. And that's what I've been doing with my students. That's what Jake did to land these calls. And that's what everyone I know does. Okay? These small clients, these last resort prospects, aren't going to get you to 10K a month. They're not. And you won't even get the results. Because a lot of people think, okay, I'm going to start working with this small client, and then I'm going to leverage the result. No. You won't be able to get them any results. Instead, you want to focus on step number 4, which is focus on premium prospects only. These are people who are at 7-8 figure plus. They already have an offer that's working, and they already have a team. They already have a personal brand. They already have an email list. They already have a good funnel. So you just go in there and you help them make a little more money. It's very easy. It's very easy. In order for you to keep making the money, you don't need to do anything crazy. That's the best thing about working with 7-8 figure clients. They already have an offer and they already have a process that's working. So all you need to do is you keep replicating that. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to come up with ideas. You don't have to be the best copywriter. Even if you quote unquote suck and you just write any type of copy, it's still gonna convert. Just because of the premium brand. Just because of the brand. Because remember, I've said this in another video. Your copy isn't everything when it comes to sales. It's more about the personal brand, it's more about the relationship that the guru has built with the audience, and it's more about how much they trust the guru. It's more about that. It's not only about the copy. It's not about the copy. And I've given an analogy about this. It's like, imagine this. You're on the street, and then some homeless dude comes to you, and he says, "Oh, I'm gonna give you this iPhone 15 Pro Max for just $50. Do you want it?" Even though that's a good offer, you're not buying that shit, man. You know it's probably a scam. And that's the same way that people view these last resort prospects, and that's why you don't want to work with them. You only want to work with premium clients. And now the fifth thing is, stop thinking you don't have enough experience. It literally doesn't matter. When I worked with my first 8-figure client, I had no freaking experience. No experience. Nothing. The only people I had worked with is some people in the fitness niche that I honestly wasn't able to get them a single result. Nothing. So, do you really need experience to work with these 8-figure clients? No. They don't really care about that. It's all about positioning. If you know how to present yourself, and you know how to present your value without needing to show results, then it's cool. And this brings me to step number 6. You need to come up with a unique outreach strategy that brings value to your clients instead of asking for anything. See, a lot of people DM clients and they're like, "Hey, can I do this for you? Hey, can I write some emails for you? And you don't even have to pay me." And that's not really valuable to them. They have countless people in their DMs telling them, "Can I do this? Can I do this for you?" Or, "I can get you this result. Can I get you this result? I promise, I guarantee you." Even I get these DMs. Do I pay the attention? No. If I don't pay attention, I'm only at 6 figures. Imagine these clients at 7-8 figures who've been in the game for decades, man. And they're getting these messages. Like, no, they're not responding. That's why you need to come up with a unique strategy that demonstrates your value before you even hop on a call. And that's what I call the cash clock offer mechanism. And that's what my students do. You need to come up with something valuable. Actually valuable. Don't just pitch them stuff. This isn't gonna work. Especially if you don't have experience. Okay? If you have a lot of results, maybe you can name drop them. Maybe you can drop some results you've gotten. But at this point, especially if you don't have any results, if you don't have any experience, that's the only way for you to differentiate yourself and actually get those clients. It's by actually being valuable. So, step number 7, follow up like you don't need the client. A lot of copywriters will DM clients and they're going to keep following up. They know that they need to keep following up, but they follow up in the wrong way. They follow up in a way that lowers their authority. They have no credibility, so prospects don't trust them. And it seems like they have never worked with a client before. And it's because they don't have what I call walkaway power. If you don't have walkaway power, meaning you're not prepared to walk away from the deal, and you're just gonna get any deal out there, even if they tell you you're gonna write me emails for $1. Even if you give that vibe, nobody's gonna work with you. Remember, people in the high ticket industry work with people who are like them. It's not just about you having a service and giving it to them. If they're premium clients, you need to be a premium copywriter. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? If you want to work with premium clients, you need to be a premium copywriter. How else are you gonna write for them? If you seem like just like every other person out there, and you don't seem different, and you seem like a very low quality person or copywriter, why would anybody work with you? Why would they work with you? I don't see the point in this. They won't. You need to be premium. And the 8th thing is, you need to avoid these sleazy tactics where you're telling people in the DMs, "Oh, I can get you this result, I promise, I guarantee." Just like I said earlier, you want to avoid these things. They leave a bad taste in their mouth. And they don't like when you're hyping them up. They're very sophisticated. They want to view you as a friend. They don't want you to be hyping them up just like you want them to buy your course or something. No. They're very sophisticated. They just want to be your friend. You want to view them as your equal. You've probably heard this before, but you actually want to view them as an equal. And if you don't actually do this, because the way I view this is viewed in the past is, yeah, I know I should view them as my own level, but I wasn't actually doing this. And if you're not doing this, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot. And I know this from experience. So, if you want to land copywriting clients as fast as humanly possible, following these 8 laws is actually necessary. If you miss just one of the things I share with you, you're not gonna land clients. So anyway, I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you.